Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. This is my post-market wrap-up on this Tuesday, October 27, 2020. Let's talk about a few things here. Again, a very volatile day in this stock market. We were positive, we were negative, we did finish negative again. I really feel this is to be expected in this environment. Nothing to get all uppity about. We know a few things are going to happen. There's just no doubt about it. You know what? Let me talk about that. So we understand real quick before I go back to the market. Okay, Washington failed the American people by design. Okay, this stimulus package is not meant to help you or help the economy. It won't. It's just about debt. Trillions of more dollars created out of thin air, which will be like a hit of drugs for the stock market. Period. The end. That's what this is all about. And to paint the bigger picture for you, this will just be another installment. I mean, there's going to be, we got $1,200. You're going to get another $1,200 or more. And then there's going to be another one after that. It's not meant to stimulate the economy. It can't happen. The economy is done, dead, finished. It's over. Okay, this is the new norm. Forget about the mask on your face, the new norm. Okay, they want you to focus on that. But the truth of the matter is, this economy never, ever recovered from 2008. It's been on life support since that time. That's when the market died. You get that? I hope so, because there's a lot of confusion about this stimulus. Okay, stimulus. It's not. People think it's going to help the economy. It's not even meant to help the economy. It's meant to boost the market. The more debt created out of thin air, the more reasons that they have to borrow cash into existence. Well, as I have explained, as long as the Federal Reserve's balance sheets continue to balloon, and they are ballooning. The Federal Reserve's balance sheet is nearing $7.5 trillion, the one we're allowed to see. They have two balance sheets. The one we're allowed to see, it's skyrocketing. And as long as that continues, debt keeps being created, manufactured out of thin air, reasons to borrow, like this scamdemic. Well, that's what's going to happen here to the stock market. Is going to inflate. So again, this volatility, absolutely to be expected here. Let's look at a couple of other things. U.S. 10-year yield 0.77. It did come down a little bit. Cash that had come out of the debt market, pushing that yield higher. We were at 0.87. Well, that cash made its way back in because of fear. That's just the way it works. The dollar today finished a little bit lower. Cryptocurrencies took off. Bitcoin really is performing phenomenally lately. It's going to continue. All the big cryptos are going higher, much higher. Let's talk about gold and silver. Slight gains today, and crude oil did catch a bid. I want to read a few things to you. I'm actually paying attention to something. If you see me looking over here, we're going to get a slew of earnings here. So I'm watching the earnings. And if anything pops up that you need to know, I will let you know about it. But I want to read something for you real quick. I want to get your take on this. A couple of things. Let's start off with this one here. I want you to ponder this and tell me if this sounds realistic. If a person, say you, steals $7,000, you go to jail. I wrote these earlier. So if a person steals $7,000 from a bank, they go to jail. If a bank steals $7 billion, happens all the time, maybe they have to pay a fine. No one gets arrested. Does that sound kind of like the norm to you? Yeah. Then I go on to say, I honestly believe this, people, that the CEO of a Wall Street bank can get away with any crime, even multiple crimes. Would you disagree with that? Let's move forward here. A couple of other important things I want you to here. Does this sound about right to you? Is this the just us system, as Joe Salente would say, justice, just us? Hypothetical. So you're in a bar. I'm going to read this to you. You're in a bar and a woman in a miniskirt walks right up to you and asks for $5 to buy a drink. Okay, you're a nice guy. You reach down in your wallet and you give her $5. Suddenly, two big dudes behind you grab you, slap you in handcuffs, and arrest you for soliciting prostitution. Then you spend the night in jail and get sodomized. That sounds about right. How about this one? All right, just real quick. The CEO of a Wall Street megabank is at a bar. An underage girl walks up to him and asks for $10,000 to buy a drink. CEO gets arrested. The next day, the arresting officer gets discharged from the force and the precinct gets shut down. The CEO goes on to sue for wrongful arrest and is awarded $10 million. Does that sound about right to you? I think you would have to agree that that sounds about right. Okay, look, this is important a little bit. Microsoft earnings just came out. Let's see what this is going to do here, people. I'm not going to lie. I have more money than I want to talk about right now, seriously, in Microsoft calls. Okay, they are rising, at least for now. This can reverse. What's more important here, Microsoft earnings per share beats, wow, 182 versus $1.82 versus $1.54. Okay, it's higher, not much, but higher nonetheless. The real deal is going to be the conference call, which is going to happen around 15 minutes from now. I don't think I'm going to be on here that long. But all right, so that's good for me. It's if Microsoft here does catch a bid here and tomorrow, it's going to lift the tech sector, but it's not really catching a big bid here. It's higher, but I don't think it's anything here dramatic yet. Again, the conference call is more important. They're going to talk about what's going to happen moving forward, but I like to see higher here. Doesn't mean it's going to last till tomorrow morning either. Okay. So anyway, here's the scenario, people. Let's put this lovely thing together. We have a market with a lot of volatility. There's a lot of uncertainty here. Surprising, maybe, that the market didn't crater like yesterday after hearing that they're going away for the week. They're done. They're not going to work on a stimulus package anymore. But again, going back to what I just said, people, look, this is not about the economy. You got to stop. Shake it off. It's not about you. It's not about the economy. It's about parabolic debt, something I've been warning about since time immemorial. It's not going to stop. Ballooning debts, ballooning deficits are massively positive for the stock market. I mean, look at this. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is 7% off of a new record high. 7%. Okay. An economy in free fall. Wall Street CEOs expecting and will get record high bonuses, bailouts, backdoor bailouts, the Federal Reserve buying it all the debt, saying that there's a possibility of a credit freeze in the debt market. What are they going to do? They're going to inflate. They're going to come out with this new dollar, this digital dollar, and it's going to decimate the purchasing power of this new dollar, making the old dollar, the one we have now, look beautiful. I can promise you that. A weaker dollar is something we've heard a lot of politicians talk about, even the president, okay? A weaker dollar is profoundly positive for multinational corporations based here in the United States because of the exchange rate. Again, we're obviously in a currency war. Jim Rickards has covered this for quite a long time. And it's a race to the bottom with regard to currencies. Who suffers here? You do. Period at the end. Microsoft still higher. Not much, but still higher. It's all about this conference call. Honestly, if you're in Microsoft like I am right now, pay attention to the conference call. This could make or break the stock. So let's see. It's higher now. Big whoopee-doo, about 1%, actually less than 1%. Let's see what happens. Anyway, where was I? I got sidetracked. Look, I think you get the picture here. The people lose. The people always lose. That's the way the game is set up. Wall Street always wins, just like the CEO. I was just talking about the fictitious CEO who got arrested soliciting sex from an underage girl and then gets awarded $10 million for wrongful arrest. And meanwhile, the other poor soul, just giving a woman $5 because she asked for it at a bar, he gets arrested for soliciting prostitution. He gets sodomized. That's the way it works. That's the system. It's rigged against you in every way possible that you can think about it. What are they talking about? Microsoft pops on earnings. It hasn't gone anywhere. What am I missing here? Hold on a second. Just let me check this. Okay, well, I got you here on the phone. Microsoft. Okay, big deal. What do we got going on here? No, it's not popping anywhere. It's higher, yeah. Not even by much now. It's up. It's not even up 0.5%. All right, whatever. I'm happy to see that. But again, it's all about the conference call, which I would like to pay attention to. Going to come up pretty soon. All right, anyway, people, look, I think you got the picture. Expect volatility to continue in this market. It's the way it's going to go. I still strongly believe that no matter which creature here, and they are both creatures, wins the election, there's going to be a relief rally. It's finally over. People will maybe start treating each other with respect yet again. It's just so crazy what's going on here. It's absolutely insane. You got families being torn apart, friends, because of an election, because of this or that, and it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It's like a religion or something. It's the most twisted thing on the face of the earth, if you ask me. All right, look, I'm out of here. I do want to pay attention to this conference call. Love you a lot. Please share the video. I'll see you in the morning, and we'll cover Microsoft and other things. I'm out of here.